Hey everyone, we're going to do a meditation based on the floods that's going on, the Texas floods, but there's other floods going on around, and chaos, the storms. I want you to take a seat with me, and it might feel uncomfortable. You might feel confused and angry, heavy, chaotic, intense about it, but just take a seat with me. Let's reset. Let's look at this on a higher perspective, because it'll help us reset our whole complete energy field. I want you to sit in a comfortable position, whatever works for you. And I want you to try to sit up straight or keep your spine straight so the energy's flowing. I want you to connect with your breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just focus on your breath. Breathe in that light energy. Blow out the darkness, the confusion, anger, the sadness, the grief. And we're going to send everyone love, strength, compassion, and light for their journey. A lot of souls are going through a lot of hard lessons right now. And they need us to be a beacon of light. It will help them the best, They don't need us to, but it would help them the best if we can stay in control of the way we're thinking and feeling about the situations that are going on. We don't want the darkness to ever win, and we always want the light to win. And this is how it always wins. We transmute something negative, something really bad, and we're going to transmute it into something positive by seeing it on the higher perspective. Yes, what's going on in the world is bad. Yes, the floods are causing a lot of pain to families. And if you're listening to this and you're a part of that, I'm sending you love and strength. I know people are going through a really hard lesson right now, but there is always a blessing in disguise. There's always a bigger purpose. And those people that did lose their lives from the catastrophe that has happened, they will play a big role and a big part in the world for everybody in the end. They will grow communities together, small communities. They will bring people together that need brought together. They will bring love out again and compassion. Maybe humbleness, strength, and to realize that we got to come together as a team and get through this and look at it on a higher perspective and get through it the best way that we can. Breathe in and out, and the best way that we can is to remain calm and relaxed and aligned. Yes, bad things happen on earth. It's a part of life. We do all have to accept that. Loss is a part of life. But in losses, there's always a blessing in disguise. There's always a role. Those people have played an important role in an important destiny for their lives here. They have showed people so much already during what has happened. It has brought communities together. It has brought people together, and they have it basically raises the vibration. So when people are really disconnected in life and they're taking their life for granted and they are miserable and they're disconnected and they're not connected to anybody, and people aren't living the lives that they're supposed to, it helps bring those people together. It helps separate us from the darkness and brings us back into the light. It helps us get away from those dark people and bring us to the light. Because sometimes there is darkness within those storms. There's something negative or bad that happened, okay? Whether someone caused it or it was a natural disaster. Either way, it's out of our control, and the only thing we can control is the way we're thinking and feeling. And we got to remain calm and relaxed during this time, even though it's very sad. We understand that, but there's lessons that they're learning within that. The whole world, we're all learning lessons. So it honestly makes us stronger in the end, and it brings us more love and light in the end. Brings us together, brings people to more compassionate viewpoints, makes them not want to take their life for granted. Maybe they'll become better parents from seeing the parents that lost their kids. Maybe that gives them an opportunity to show up as good parents again. There's always lessons for different people, even with me, even with other spiritual beings. We just have to learn not to let it control us. We have to look at the higher perspective and then see the lesson. What lessons can we learn within this, within these floods, within the chaos, within the darkness and the bad stuff that's going on? What can we learn? Well, we can learn not to let it control us. We can learn how to focus on ourselves and to take the opportunities and live the life that we should, not take it for granted anymore. To be grateful for our life, to be grateful for the peace that we have right now, to be grateful that we can stand and be a beacon of light for others who need us. Because there's people going through a hard lesson. Because if we're going through a hard lesson, we would want that. Yes or no. We don't want someone coming up to us crying. If I'm going through a traumatizing experience, I need you to be on your game. I need you to be strong and come up to me and tell me how do I get through this? If you're a family and you're going through it, you will get through it. You have to learn your lessons. The person that you lost is okay. They're always going to be there with you. They're just not in their body, and they played a very important role for that area, the community, you, for everybody. Those people played an important role, and we have to give them gratitude now. We have to thank them and give them strength and love to grow up there and to see things for what it is. More than likely they do. Some souls might be confused when they get up there just at first, but they will usually see why things are the way they are. And we're going to turn it into light, and we're going to figure out if there's any changes that need to be made on Earth. We might be able to now see where the darkness is, the dark people, see people for who they are, see companies for who they are, and see the world for what it is. Maybe it raises our perspective of really what's going on if it is modified technology. If it wasn't natural, if it wasn't from the divine. There's natural disasters and there's disasters that, humans that are controlling it. But I'm going to let you know the divine sees all this. They are in full control, and they will take a dark experience and they will transmute it into a blessing in disguise for everybody, even the souls up there. Because we're all playing an important part, but your important part right now is to control the way you're thinking and feeling about the situation. If it's heavy and it's confusing and it feels very, very sad, that's just because you're out of balance and you're misaligned. This helps you shift your perspective, align with the truth. You'll feel it in your belly. It should give you peace. You might have to reset more than once. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes our emotions get control of us. Sometimes we get drug into the energy because it is sad. And we want to be there for them. But the best way you can be there for them is to be a beacon of light. Now, if you're close to the community and you're supposed to be helping out, help out. If you get that intuition that says, hey, I need to help out this community, help. Absolutely. That teaches you lessons. There's lessons in that. That's why you need to help. Maybe you need to learn compassion. Maybe you need to learn how it is for people that go through something traumatic and to be there for them. Something that traumatic is very hard to go through. It's a very hard lesson. You send them strength and love to get through that lesson. You don't want to take your lessons away from you. Lessons are important for us to grow and evolve. There's a reason why we have earth life. There's a reason why there's good and bad, dark and light. We have to learn how to transmute the dark into the light. We have to learn that we are energy. We have full control. We have to learn how to not take life so serious, and that we're just in a body right now and those people are still there. That's what's confusing, is we think that they're not there. That wasn't supposed to be a part of their destiny, and now their lives are over. It was a huge part of the destiny and the plan. Even if there's accidents, it will always be a blessing in disguise for everybody involved. Yes, you have to go through the emotions though. Let them out. If you do feel angry or confused or sad, let them out. It's okay. Cry it out. Scream. Do whatever, but try to do it by yourself in a healthy manner, in a healthy way. We send all those people love. Keep breathing. If you're done with your breath work, just kind of sit there. If you've taken my classes before, we just do a lot of breath work and focus while I talk. Breath work helps us calm our thoughts down, that the thoughts that are controlling us, the thoughts that are not serving us anymore, helps us calm those thoughts down, realign with our higher self, get the wisdom that we need, and then we sit in this space of peace. Yes, you deserve that. Yes, sometimes it feels guilty for doing that when there's a bunch of chaos going on, but that's not your destiny. You have to stay out of it. If you are in the middle of it, watch my trauma videos, watch all my videos. I have a bunch of information out there on self-healing, and it'll help you get through this. You got this. There are people here for you if you ever need help and guidance, if you are in the middle of the chaos. Just know the divine's got it. You may not understand things right now. It's okay. You'll process it later, no matter what position you're in. If you're not in anywhere close, stay on point in your beacon of light. You send them strength and love. You don't send them sadness and sorrow and weakness. They're not weak. They're strong. You help them tap into that strength. That's what they need to get through their lesson. Tap into that truth and that light, that wisdom that they need to process. Help them get connected to their true self, their higher self, and the divine again. That's an also big lesson for everybody that goes through the floods. Is everybody, it's now their opportunity to get reconnected to their true selves and the divine. It's a huge opportunity. So we don't want to waste the opportunity and waste those people's lives. They've given us a huge opportunity to learn a bunch of lessons. So we have to be truly grateful for them, love them from down here, and send them true thanks. And if it was one of you and you lost someone, just ask them to give you a sign that they're okay. Ask your angels, your spirit guides to give you a sign. You can talk to the universe. Ask them to give you a sign that everybody's okay and that everything is taken care of and we're being protected and that you're protected. All right, now I want you to breathe in that white light and drain it all the way through your body. This is energy light. Just visualize energy light, like the white light. God, source, the universe, power, however you want to put it, just flood it through your whole entire body. And I want you to vibrate at that love, strength, and compassion. And at your true self and alignment, so that you're not putting that back on the world. You blow out all that heaviness of confusion and anger and sadness and grief, whatever emotion that you're going through. And I want you to put that white bubble light all the way around you for protection, and for protection for your family against the dark energy. Breathe in and out. Or for natural disasters, the divine will always protect you. It doesn't matter what's going on. That is not your control. The only thing that you can control is the way you're thinking and feeling. If you can protect yourself, put that white light in you, for your strength, for your inner world, so nothing's controlling your vibration, nothing's controlling the way that you feel but you. No, nothing can take that away from you. That's your power. And put it all the way around you and around your home and your family. That's what I do. And then I always call my angels in, my spirit team, all of them. And I say, please protect my family. And I always am grateful that they are in peace right now and protected. Whether your family's down here or up there, you can do the same thing, okay? I know it's hard when you lose somebody or when there's losses in life, but it is a part of life. It is a big lesson that you have to learn. But they don't really die. They just cross over into out of the body. They are in nothing but peace and love now. So that's why it's all okay. They are in nothing but pure love and peace, and everybody up there's with them there. As soon as they crossed over, they had their spirit team right there for them. They're not alone. They're in better position than we are. They're in nothing but love and peace. We still have to deal with the chaos down here. So that's why you got to just refocus on yourself. How are you showing up? How are you thinking and feeling? Are you thinking higher or lower? Because when you're thinking on a higher perspective, you don't feel heavy or confused or anger or sad. And yes, humans, we do have those emotions, but we just don't feed them. They come up, those thoughts, but we just don't feed them anymore. Breathe in and out. You're in full control. You're in full power. You protect yourself. And now, when you're in full control and power, you can handle the obstacles and you can handle the chaos. Watch my other meditations if you haven't, because we're building an inner world that is strong and solid. And then everything else comes into play. Nothing matters but our inner world and if we're in control of our emotions, because that is our vibration, and our vibration is our reality and everything that we want. If we're vibrating sadness, we're just going to get more sadness. If we're always focused on everything that's going wrong in the world, all the floods, we're focused on everything, all the loss and all the sadness and the sorrow, we're not actually thinking on the higher perspective and the blessings in disguise and the good part about it, then you're going to feel really bad and you're going to get drug in that energy. But we have two options. We can think about all the bad stuff related to it, or we can go to our higher perspective and say, okay, we got to transmute this into something good now. We got to focus on what can we see? What's the good out of this? What are we learning? What's the lessons? What's it given to everybody? It's given everybody an opportunity not to take your life for granted. That's a big lesson out of this. So be grateful for your life and your family right now. Just keep that solid protection on the inside and the outside around your family and your house. Breathe in and out. Just try to stay relaxed and calm. And you do that by your breath. Just keep breathing it out. When you're done with your breath work, just sit there in that space and just beam strength. Beam love, unconditional love and compassion for everybody. And if anybody needs you, you will be called. That should feel good. That should feel lighter. But you got to control you first. And you got to take care of yourself first. I hope that lightened you up, gave you some wisdom through all the chaos. Focus on the blessings. Focus on what is coming, because it's all for a bigger part of the plan. Even though we have to go through tragedies, tragedies always turn into blessings, because everybody has their role and everybody has their own destiny. Stay in alignment with your true self, keep your vibration high, and be super grateful for your life. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Namaste. I hope peace is with you today.